Hello everyone, this is Marcy, and here's another quick one as per the reasons I explained in WBVlog 4. It's been quite the crunch these past few days, I admit, but in the end, I managed to put some work into the magic system of this world. So, no dilly-dallying, let's just jump right into it. In Eghdaokh, there exist certain rocky materials which allow the buildup of some sort of energy through movement. This energy, hereby called mana, can be felt by living beings as it emanates from a charged piece of this material, hereby called Zaubery. So, Zaubery generates mana as it moves. The reason for this is the presence of minerals within Zaubery, called Zauberite, which innately have these properties of mana absorption. Mana itself is just another form of energy like light, heat, kinesis, and to go back to what I've said previously, mana can be felt by living beings and feels like heat, even though the charged Zaubery isn't itself physically hot. Zauberite, like any material, can exist as either crystals or Zaubery rocks. Although, Zauberite isn't one specific mineral, it's a class of minerals with similar properties, differentiated by how it interacts with mana. The types of Zauberite are classified based on three factors: charge rate, retention, and efficiency. As you might have surmised, they are differentiated on how quickly they build up mana, how slowly they release mana, and how much mana is spent when performing magic. Zauberite will also suffer usage withering over time, degrading its mana retention and efficiency, thus effectively making it useless when the rate of mana loss exceeds the charge rate of mana. Does this make Zauberite an unrenewable resource? Presently, yes. However, I'm hoping to come up with possible, albeit tricky, ways of generating more. Right now, the thought of crystal growing is on my mind. But I digress. Now let's talk about how magic works. The basic principles of magic is to charge your Zaubery with mana, to then spend it on spells or enhancements. Spells are quick, momentaneous instances of magic channeled through the caster, whereas enhancements are longer-lasting instances of magic channeled through the Zauberite itself. Spells immediately expend the mana required the moment they're casted. Enhancements steadily deplete the built-up mana, and during which, the Zauberite is unable to build up mana. Both forms of magic are an extension of the caster's will, and require some degree of focus. Enhancements especially require the caster to concentrate and to continually channel mana for as long as the caster wants the effect to last. As you can imagine, practicing magic requires training. Whilst anyone can sense and control mana, those who trained would have a stronger affinity towards it. They'd also be hardier towards more powerful spells, for the stronger the magic is, the heftier the mana costs. And remember, mana feels like heat, and you have to channel all that necessary mana at once when you cast a spell. You can imagine those without sufficient practice or training will suffer mana burn from those more powerful spells. The mana cost for either forms of magic depend on its power, precision, area of effect, and type. There are three types of magical effects: discharges, deflections, and kinetics. Each spell and enhancement can have different levels of power, precision, and area of effect. I'm sure you can imagine the more powerful a spell is, the more mana will be used. Precision and area of effect stand on opposite ends of the spectrum. The more precise the spell's effect is, the smaller the area of effect, and the longer the effective range is. Yet whether you go for larger spell effect radii or pinpoint accuracy, the more you lean into one or the other, the more costly the magic will become. My initial concepts for this magic system were for them to be used in combat. Weaponry would be fashioned from Zaubery and or Zauberite. Swords, shields, spears, staves, maces, daggers, axes, even armor would have Zauberite incorporated into them somehow. I mentioned nothing about bows and arrows because for magic to work, the caster must be in physical contact with the charged Zauberite, or with any solid material between the two. Because of the training required and the rarity of good Zauberite, mage warriors, or Zauberons, would be few, often specialized and likely treasured by those in power, making for a prestigious position. Naturally, warfare isn't the sole application for such a useful material. For more practical or labor-related uses, I could imagine them being incorporated with wheels to make labor easier. I've yet to properly sift through the details of these magical workers or Zoberhands, but it's definitely going to be influenced by many things, such as what Zoberite's available in the region and how much. How do commoners learn of magic, and how much do they know, or how much are they allowed to know? And that about wraps up my magic system. I guess I could call it Zobermancy? Zaubery? I didn't tell y'all during that spiel, but I coined these words from German. Nichts Neues für Masina. And with that, this is the second and last WoB vlog for February. I don't know how March will look like for this little series, but I promise to at least bring y'all something presentable even if it's a mere 3 minutes. So, with all that said, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed WoB Vlog 5, and have a wonderful day wherever you are on the world. Makan jagung!